I'm so excited to talk with you, Dr. Beydoun, because I want to know, and I know my audience must want to know. We see the commercials. Can you define what myasthenia gravis is? We see the commercials. We really don't know.
Yeah, myasthenia gravis is an autoimmune disease affecting the neuromuscular junction. The neuromuscular junction is the connection between the nerve and the muscles, and this is where electrical signaling happen. Myasthenia gravis is a disease that can cause muscle weakness and fatigability. It can affect any skeletal muscle in the body, including the eye muscles, muscles of chewing, swallowing, breathing, neck muscles, arm and leg muscles. They fluctuate, they vary from time to time, and in collaboration with UCB, I'm here to raise awareness about myasthenia gravis. Generalized myasthenia gravis, or GMG, is a more severe form of myasthenia gravis. Myasthenia gravis is diagnosed clinically and validated by an antibody blood test, being an autoimmune disease.
Can I ask you before I move to Shanaz, what are some of the symptoms, if just say you don't know what it is, what are some of the symptoms?
So one of the most common symptoms, or the early symptom, is droopy eyelid or double vision, and they can fluctuate, can be one eye rather than another, and it varies from day to day, and even during the day. Then the patient can have issues with their speech. The more they speak, the more they fatigue. Swallowing problem, chewing, breathing, controlling their neck muscles can be an issue with the patient's arm and leg weakness. Fatigability is very characteristic muscle symptom in patients with myasthenia.
Thank you for that great explanation. You've made some things a little bit clearer. So I'm going to switch to Shanaz. Shanaz, I'd love to hear about your treatment journey and your diagnosis in a synopsis format.
I started experiencing symptoms in 2022. Symptoms included slurred speech, double vision, and fatigue. I thought I was just overworked and stressed. My doctor diagnosed me with reflux, but I knew something was wrong as my symptoms worsened. I was on holiday in Rome where my symptoms escalated drastically. I lost the ability to smile, speak, swallow, and chew. And this was really, really scary. I hurried back home and I went to see different specialists until I was referred to a neuromuscular disease specialist, which was, she diagnosed me with myasthenia. Initially, I was treated with steroids, which helped with some symptoms but didn't address the condition. I was determined to find the right treatment for me, and I worked with my neurologist to start the treatment I am on today.
Thank you for sharing. I'm so glad that you're here to share your story. Dr. Beydoun, what she said was very life-changing for me just to hear it. How life-changing is that for the patient to be diagnosed with it?
It's extremely life-changing, and Shana said it correctly. It's very important to discuss the symptom with the doctor, and that's really important, not to be misdiagnosed, and treatment to be started early. There are treatments that improve the symptom. There are treatments that address the immune derangement in myasthenia gravis. There is targeted immunotherapy. Ristigo is one of those medications that block a protein in the body that extend the life of harmful antibody. Like any medications, it can cause benefit. There are side effects that can occur. So it's very important that patients discuss with their doctor the benefit they're experiencing, as well if they have any side effects.
You talked about a little bit, I heard you say some of the treatments. With technology, the way that it's moving at a pace that is unbelievable, what is it doing for myasthenia gravis?
It's as you said it. You said the word correctly. Unbelievable. Technology is advancing big time. Understanding the pathophysiology of the disease, or many of the aspects of the disease, the autoimmune aspect, development of medication that have very specific targeting specific part of the immune system, can really address the disease pathophysiology or quite well, and greater impact on patients' life.
I've got one more question for Shanaz. Shanaz, I'd like to know that any advice for those who's living with myasthenia gravis?
Finding the right treatment makes a difference. For me, this treatment makes a difference in my day-to-day life. Being able to focus on my kids and work is very important. Being able to advocate for yourself, trusting your instincts, and persevering with seeking answers. Also, having a strong relationship with your doctor makes a huge difference in the treatment that you receive.
Thank you so much for sharing. And once again, thank you for being here to share your story, because you're walking the walk, and there's no stronger story to tell. Thank you. Dr. Bedouin, finally, what do you want my audience to take away? Because I know some people can identify with what you're saying.
So it's really very important to share. Your audience need to be aware, and the patient who has myasthenia need to share the patient's symptoms, describe them correctly, describe how they vary, the fatigue they experience, the unpredictability, and need to get ownership of the disease, discuss how the treatment is affecting them, how they're responding to the treatment. Important websites to go to: Myasthenia Gravis Foundation of America, myasthenia.org, as well as another important resource website for the patient is ristigo.com.
Dr. Beydoun, Shanaz, thank you so very much for shedding light on something that I know the information can help people change their lives. Thanks for being my guest on the Valder Beebe Show. I truly appreciate this.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Hi, I'm Valder Beebe, host of the Valder Beebe Show. We have over 1,000 videos on ValderBeebeShow.com and YouTube.com/Valder Beebe Show. We upload new videos daily. Our site is a modern baby boomer platform with news and information important to boomers. Subscribe to YouTube.com/Valder Beebe Show and stay connected as I interview the world's most fascinating people.